Now, the previous video showed what trust you would use if your application pool identity has been configured to be a specific Windows user, in this case administrator. Let's take a look now at what you would use as a trust if in Internet Information Server Manager you've configured that application pool identity to be predefined. So again, going into identity, if I had chosen predefined instead, what we suggest you create is not a trust based on Windows credentials, Windows user and password, but a trust based on the name of the computer, either the name or the IP address of the computer. So in order to do that trust, I would do a trust that looks something like this. Let me double click on this. See, what we've specified here is the IP address of this is on the RtWebParts computer. So this is the IP address of the computer that's running RtWebParts and IIS. And we also have to specify a net mask. That net mask, well, we're not going to go into the details now, but for those of you familiar with trusts, if you wanted to allow a whole range of computers, you could specify that to be 240, for example. We're not going to get into that masking logic right now. Now, lastly, again, as we've done before, you can make this trust more specific to its purpose and more restrictive by identifying the name of the executable. w3wp.exe is the executable name associated with the application pools in IIS. In fact, if you have multiple application pools running, you'll see multiple instances of this. Well, in this case, we're simply interested in specifying that executable so that we're only going to grant this if it comes from this computer, but from this application on that computer. Now, once a connecting client matches this criteria, we will associate that connecting client with this Pi user, PyDemo. PyDemo has read-only access to the module database, so that therefore grants us the privileges that we're going to need, that are needed by the application pool identity.